Hello everyone, I'm Zulu Nbingelelayo. Thank you for the opportunity. Eningipha just ukuthi nilalele kancane what I want to share with you today. Many people have been crying to say, how Baba Zulu, what about the marriage talk now? Also thula kangaka ningixolele bakwethu. It's because of other commitments umuntu busy now, but I have so much that I would love to share with you because many of you niyasizakala through lama videos, and ngithemba ukuthi ke namhlanje khona enzokuxosha yabo. So today I'll be talking about the mistakes that some of the women do that affects my relationships abo no husband babo, so that those mistakes will avoid them. And next week we'll be talking about the mistakes enziwa amadoda enza ukuthi relationship igcine affectekile between bona no mama bakwabo. So I believe that there is something ungayixosha that will really help you njengomuntu mhlawumbe osendleleni emshadweni noma mhlawumbe njengomuntu oshadile yabo. So we're looking at the mistakes that some women do that end up affecting a relationship emshadweni yabo. Remember ukuthi kunabantu othola ukuthi emshadweni bagcina bengasekho happy yabo, kanti umuntu uyicause yokuthi kungabi mnandi emshadweni because it's not equipped. Akakwazi ukubona ngisho seshona ehlathini ukuthi yabona ke manje sekuyimina kulimaza lo mshado. Many times umshado ulimala awulinyazwa kakhulu abantu bangaphandle, but labo ababili abashadene ibona most of the time abagcina kuyibona abalimazene emshadweni. Ngalendlela ukuthi uma umshado affectwa abantu abangaphandle, laba abashadile bona be strong enough bayakwazi ukudila naloma challenges bawa overcome. But sometimes kuyenzeka umuntu abe stumbling block yena emshadweni wakhe, abe problem yena athi sinama problems yabo, today we've got problems kulo mshado, kanti uyena problem ode uthi afixwe yabo, noma ade uthi azilungise aziqoqe bese ama problems minimizeka yabo. Ngoba most of the time uma abantu bethi sinenkinga emshadweni, it's very rare uthola ukuthi ama problems amaningi angaphandle, noma ekhona ngaphandle, but the issue is how bona badila kanjani nawo lawo issues. But most of the time I've discovered umuntu kusuke kuyena noma kusuke kuomunye wabo oyi problem who is not aligning herself ukuthi kuphiliswane kahle la in the space of marriage. So today we're focusing on the woman, and next week we'll be talking about mistakes amadoda wenzayo agcine affecteke umshado. Asiqaleke okuqala ile issue njalo ehlele ekhalwa ngayo yokuba disrespectful. You must understand ukuthi there is no man eshada hungry for love. Indoda ifuna ithando, kodwa indoda ifuna ukuhlonishwa. Uma indoda ihlonishwa ekhaya, kuyona lokho ku-interpreteka as if unkosikazi uyangithanda. So the best way to express your love to your husband, it is through giving him respect. Once he is receiving respect, kuyena it's an interpretation yokuthi this woman uyangithanda yabo. Ukuthi umuhle kangakanani, unemali engakanani njengomuntu wesifazane, ufunde kangakanani, konke lokho should not make you ukuthi ungamhloniphi uhusband wakho yabo. Ngoba one of the things that attracts men to umuntu wesifazane ukuthi amthande more, abe more comfortable naye, it's because of the respect ayitholayo. Umuntu wesilisa inhliziyo yakhe iyacosheka, iyathatheka with umuntu omhloniphayo. So it is important ukuthi as a woman mawushadile respect your husband, njengoba izwi lenkosi lisho lithe amakhosikazi akathande lithe indoda athande omngawo, bese kuthi wena wesifazane bese wenze njani, uthi submit uthobelo uhloniphe indoda yakho. So indoda yonke engahlonishwa yabo iyalimala on the inside, noma ihlezi nawe but ayibi indoda ene happy ngoba ayitholi lento eyinidi yayo njengendoda, which is respect So asikubambe lokho. Number 2, complain too much. Yabo, umuntu wesifazane ohlale complain ngalokhu, kwenza i-relationship igcine affectekile. That does not mean that as a wife you should not express yourself noma ungabi nezikhalo zakho onazo, mhlambe ungabe sekuzwakala nje ukuthi wena uhlale ucomplaina uyabona njalo nje umuntu uhlale complaina ngalokhu akukho nje ukuhle okuappreciateayo like high. I-relationship when it's like that, it end up affecteka. So learn to stop complaining as a woman in marriage. You can voice out your issues without being the type of a person who's known for complaining. Always start. The third thing is stop comparing your husband with other men. Stop comparing your husband with other men. You see, understand that your husband is an individual person, and all those things. Yes, it is true who are role models and everything, but every time when you talk to your husband, bese njalo umcomparisha with maybe with ubaba wako, or you're comparing him with other men, that thing, you are not building him, but we are cause ukuthi abe ne anger. You see, he will end up even hating those men. All of comparison, I end up hating your father, end up hating those men, because every time when I mecharisha with that particular man out there, oibonayo bese kwangathi yena is less of a man because he's not doing things like that other man. You have to find a way of encouraging him or showing something or teaching him something without compare with other men. Good other men are doing this for their wives, other men are doing that, other men are doing that. You know, that thing, it makes him as they feel small, as they feel like, okay, so because it looks like your heart is with that man, so go to that man, then also it becomes a problem when he responds in that manner. Now, when you are being ungrateful as a woman, be careful. Don't be a woman who's ungrateful. Whatever that your husband is doing for the family, appreciate it. He may not have everything, or he may not be able to do big things for you, but in whatever level that you are in, learn to be grateful to what he's doing. You know, if he's providing for the family, appreciate a lot. Okay, thank you for providing for your family and for this and for that and for that. You see, because umuntu who's ungrateful, you know, there's one thing I've learned in life, that when you're ungrateful, you'll always be grounded. You know, you will never be lifted into another level when you are ungrateful. Even in your Christian walk as a child of God, when you are ungrateful, you are minimizing the chances to be promoted by God or to be lifted up by God. So let us learn, or normally we must learn as a woman to be very grateful for the small things that are good umyeni wakho azenzayo. Kungabi ngathi whatever he's doing like it's not appreciated, because that does not encourage him. But you see, when you begin to notice the good things that are happening, the positive changes, you know, that your husband is doing in this family, and be grateful for that, that thing, it gives him, it energizes him, you know, to say, okay, let me push for more, because my wife can notice my efforts, you know, in terms of adding value in this relationship, which is very, very, very important. Another thing that affects the relationship, no husband, you see, when a wife prioritizes their friends more than the husbands, it becomes a problem. You can have friends, love your friends, but remember, don't make them a priority, you see, over your husband. Your husband must not compete with your friends. It is wrong, unacceptable. You see, akwazi ukuthi nithi nama-plan as a family, because sekufone umngane, then everything must stop, then you rush to do into whatever that you are doing with umngane wakho. No, a married woman, respect that, appreciate that, and prioritize your men. Let your friends know that you value your husband. Let your friends know ukuthi your husband is number one. You see, because most of the time where the husband compete with your friends, most of the time they win. You see, they end up being angry, they end up being asafuna bangani bakho, and bekhona tension unnecessary because you don't know how to put your house into order. So you can have friends, but make sure that you don't put your husband in a position where he needs now to compete with your friends. It's wrong, and it is unacceptable also. Now, another thing or another mistake that women do, you see, I know most of the time issues are corner, but you must never use sex to punish your husband. Never withhold sex to your husband, you see, unnecessarily, you see, because that thing also, it creates a lot of problems between abantu who are married, you see. So if there are things that you are not helping also in terms of their sexual life, talk with your husband, be open about it, and see how can you resolve it, but never use that, because I know for a fact as people who deal with different peoples and different couples, there are men as taller as a space where they want to cheat or they are thinking of cheating because they are being punished, if I may put it that way, they are not giving sex, you see. So it is important. Let me say this: any man on the straight, you know, my shata because any system of sex, they want to enjoy it, they need it, you know. So now when you deprive him of that, you are definitely making a big mistake and you are causing problems in your marriage as well. This seem more like kungasekho happy, yabo. So mhlambe it is better that you talk about it and clarify issues with him, to say the reason why I'm behaving like this when you want sex is because of 1, 2, 3. So if we can solve this thing, I think I'll be fine. So let's be open about it, talk about it. It will help enhance the growth of your relationship. Also, in terms of how you spend money, ladies, when your husband give you money for the grocery, hear this very, very well. When your husband give you money, whether it's a money for grocery or whatever, let me give you an explanation. An example maybe whereby he gives you, let's say, 3,000 rand for a grocery. You said you need 3,000 rand for a grocery. And wena usuyasuka lapho uyogrosa igrosa ka 1.5. U1.5 uyawuthatha uyokwenza ngawo inzipho, uyokwenza ngawo ikhanda, uyokwenza ngawo other things. Ukudla sekuyaphela before month end, you see. Then I must discover ukuthi no, kusetshenzwe half of imali and the other money wayisetshenziswa for other things. Izokwenza ukuthi uhusband wakho angakwazi ukukutrusta with imali. Kwenzeke ama problems are unnecessarily because wena awuyisebenzisanga imali ngendlela irresponsible angakwazi ukuthi akwethembe ngayo, yabo. So it's important ukuthi uma ekunikeza imali ukuthi le mali eyokuthi yenze njalo, mhlambe futhi mengakwethembi in the beginning umnikeze nama slips, yabo. Ungakwazi ukuthi mase kunikezile imali, mhlambe ke umusaba usungacela ukuthi yazi bengicela nokucover ukuthi kule mali, if kukuthi khona imali esalayo, menza be aware, because vese every man uyamthanda umkakhe abe mhle abukeke kahle, yabona, and all those things, yabona nto leyo. So it is important that we need to be careful of those things, because imali emshadweni abaningi igcine baxabanisile, kuba khona tension because uyayikhipha imali, then nkosikazi bese ngasenzi njengoba bekuvunyelwene ngemali, omunye agcine ke sengitswinyile ke straight ke manje, yabo, which is not a good thing. So that is important. Okay. Also, another thing, stop treating your husband, like your son. Very important. Stop treating your husband like a son. Don't be umama wakhe. Be the wife, be the partner, be the friend. to your husband, you know. Ungabi unkosikazi o headmaster, you know, phezu kwa husband wakho, because let me tell you, wahlala noma wakhe wanela wase decide ukuthi akashade, so he is not looking for another mother. So ungazama ukummadarisha, you see. Noma ngabe kini, you are the firstborn, so you are used to tell people what they must do. But please, you are a wife, so try to talk with your husband, knowing very well what I'm speaking with the head of this family, not just with a current boy like Kaya or noma ilokuzana noma indodana like Kaya. Don't try to do that. It is not going to work. You see, another mistake is to have unrealistic expectations, you know, knowing very well what your husband is earning imali engaka, yabo, but ube nama unrealistic expectations, you know, ufune enze into ezinkulu ngaphezulu kwamandla akhe. That will stress your husband. Allow your husband to grow, allow your husband to provide ngokwamandla anawo, allow your husband, you know, to do izinto ngokwamandla anawo. Unga expecti ukuthi ngenxa ukuthi abanye aba-friends enu enza ukuthi nokuthi nokuthi, naye ke fanele kangena ey'kweletini manje ukuze azame ukureacha i-level yabangani benu. Doesn't work like that. You see, allow him to grow gradually. One day, man, khuleka together, ninephupho together, and trust God for big things, you know. God is also merciful to all of us. He can grant you that grace and you will grow and be a couple right now, says men and says mal. Then the last thing, mistakes that women do that affects our relationship with their husband is the issue of their children, is the issue of the children husband, whereby you don't treat them in a ndlela that is fair. Be careful of that. Those things does affect a relationship. Whether ungene ku relationship unayo ingane ngaphandle noma awunayo wena ingane ngaphandle, but izingane za husband wakho, please musa ukuzi rejecta, musa ukuzenza ngathi az exist, musa ukuthi noma zikhona ungazitreat ngendlela kuyona yona, because lokho kwenza kulezo zingane, you are hurting your husband, and when your husband is hurt, your relationship with him, it will be also be affected. I trust and hope that kukhona okufundile okuzokusiza wena oyemshadweni nawe oshadile, now inspired to get married one day. Thank you. God bless you. Next week we'll be talking about the mistakes amadoda awenzayo agcine affect a relationship no partner. Let's keep moving forward. Keep imshado yethu healthy and strong. Now, also I want to invite you ngomhla 1 June sizobe silapha eLangeni Hotel. We have a seminar called the School of Marriage. You will also get a document, I mean not a document, yeah, what must I say? You'll get a booklet, you know, a manual that will help you about many topics emshadweni ezokusiza kakhulu. So it's about 650, maybe you saw the poster in my Facebook page, 650 per couple. To those who are not a couple, it's half price. Maybe you are engaged, maybe you're inspired to get married, you are also welcome. It's 8 o'clock to 10:30. Latest it will be 11 o'clock that you can go to the funeral if there's a funeral to attend to or attend. It's not for the whole day, it's from 8 o'clock, latest 11 o'clock, then we'll be done in Langen Hotel. You can phone our office to reserve your place. Thank you and God bless you. Bye-bye.